Hey ladies and gentlemen, Wolfcryer here, and welcome to another Challenge Rift breakdown. This is for Challenge Rift number 25 on the North American server. What we're going to do with this is review the gear, the setup as far as skills go, passives, that sort of thing, and then we're going to dive right into the Rift itself so that you can get onto those Challenge Rift leaderboards if that's what you desire, or just get your cash and get the hell out of the Challenge Rifts. Alright, here we go. For his gear, he is using the 6-piece Firebird set. This is a Firebird's Meteor build, ladies and gentlemen. So, 6-piece Firebirds, this is going to allow you to, gain that passive effect of every time you're about to die. Instead, a meteor falls and revives you. This can happen every 60 seconds, kind of a get-out-of-jail-free card when you're about to take lethal damage. And the 4-piece set will allow you to ignite mobs when they are affected by 3 different skills. And your 6-piece set, for every mob that is ignited, you gain 200% increased damage and take 3% reduced damage. Now this effect can stack up to 20 times, and if you ignite a elite, this is automatically capped at 20 stacks. This is truly an elite killer. So keep that in mind. This build is meant to drop elites very, very quickly. So, beyond the Firebird set, he is running a Death Wish while channeling Arcane Torrent, Disintegrate, or Ray of Frost. All damage is increased by 277%. And he's using the Etched Sigil. While channeling Arcane Torrent, Disintegrate, or Ray of Frost, the damage of your arcane power spenders is increased by 148%. And you also cast one of your other damaging arcane power spenders every second. This is going to allow you to get those 3 stacks to ignite all your enemies, especially those elite packs, and it's going to cast those meteors down for you pretty much. Then we've got Herg Brash's Binding, which is going to reduce the power cost of your arcane torrent, and we've got a Unity, a Stone of Jordan, a Blackthorn Stuncraig Cross, which serves pretty much no purpose. A Strong Arm Bracers, which to the best of my knowledge also serve no purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know if this is wrong on my part, but I don't see anything that's going to knock back enemies as far as the build goes. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see it. So let me know on that if these actually serve a purpose in this Rift. For his cube, he's got the Grand Vizier, reduces the arcane power cost of Meteor by 50% and increases its damage by 400%. And then he's got Nilfur's Boast, increase the damage of Meteor by 600%, and if your Meteor hits 3 or fewer enemies, the damage is increased by 900%. And last but not least, he's got the Halo of Arlise. Your ice armor now reduces damage taken from melee attacks by 60% and automatically casts Frost Nova whenever you take 10% of your life in damage. For his skills, your main skill is going to be Arcane Torrent. This is going to give you a big buff to your damage, and it's going to deal the majority of your damage. Then he's got Teleport, Safe Passage. Teleport pretty much allows you to get around the map, and it's also a great damage mitigator because for 5 seconds after you teleport, you take 25% less damage. And as you take damage, this comes off cooldown even faster. Then we've got Ice Armor, Magic Weapon, and the Familiar. These 3 pretty much get casted at the beginning of the Rift, and then you don't really have to worry about them anymore. Make sure these are up at all times, but they have very, very long sustainability as far as staying up. So you don't really have to worry about these skills, just make sure they are on. And then we have Meteor, a big chunk of your damage. Unleash a volley of 7 small meteors that each strike for 277% weapon damage as fire. As far as his passives go, Illusionist, when you take more than 15% of your max life and damage, within 1 second, the cooldowns of your teleport is reset. This is what's going to allow you to keep teleporting, keep that damage mitigation up, and get you out of danger when you need it to. Then we have Blur, decrease damage taken by 17%. And Unwavering Will, standing still for 1.5 seconds, increases the following attributes. You gain armor, all res, and damage when you are standing still. And last passive is Audacity. You deal 30% additional damage to enemies within 15 yards. Try to keep those enemies closer to you so that you can just straight up wreck them. Alright, as far as his gems go, he's got a Tegook, but it's only level 25, and he's got a 26 Bane of the Powerful. So there's his build, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Rift. Like I said, this is a elite killer, so you want to make sure you're going after elites. Teleporting, you want to make sure you're not getting stuck fighting very few mobs with no density, because you are going to fail the Rift, because this is not really meant for, basic normal mobs unless you've got a ton of density to ignite it and gain that damage boost. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Rift. Alright, so once you get in the Rift, cast your armor, your familiar, your magic weapon, start casting off these meteors, and teleport into them, casting your arcane torrent. Start channeling that, and you're going to drop them really quick. Grab your balls, and go, ladies and gentlemen. Take down the shock tower, but avoid that room up there. That big empty room is a big empty room. Drop this little stuff so it don't kill you, and then just cast fireballs at the next elite. Jump in, start channeling, boom, he's dead. You're going to go ahead and move down this direction here and keep going. Grab this power pylon. There are no elites near that power pylon, unfortunately, so you're just going to want to take out this little trash right here, clear it all out in this big room. Do not go any further into the big room. Go ahead and go down this pathway here. There's going to be more elites at the door. Fire off some fireballs. Teleport in. Start channeling. Boom. He's dead. Kill the elites. Grab your balls and run. Kill this little trash so it doesn't kill you. But then fire off more fireballs at these elites. Teleport in. Channel. Boom. Guys, this build is just crazy at killing elites. And you got to use that, because that is what is going to get you through these rifts. You do take a ton of damage. Make sure you're using that teleport as some damage mitigation, because stuff here is going to wreck you if you don't have that up. And as long as you're dropping the elites really quick, you should be good. Take out some of this trash, because you're going to need it to progress the rift far enough so that you can actually trigger the boss. But drop your meteors on these two elites and start channeling. Pick up all those balls. Grab them all. Grab them all and just run. You can take out some of this trash here, but for the most part, you're just heading to the next elite. You're going to go down this corridor here, and then right up these stairs, there's another elite pack of moths. So you're going to start casting your fireballs, teleport in, start channeling, grab those balls, and run. Try to save your teleport here, because you want to grab this conduit and teleport down and start heading towards the big room. There's going to be 3 elite Golgors here. You want to start casting off your meteors once again, teleport to stay safe, and just kill them with the conduit and your meteors and your arcane torrent. Grab all your balls. Almost forgot one again there. And just keep going down the hall. There is a speed pylon coming up down this hall, and you are going to use that pretty much to get out of this rift. You can kill a little bit of the trash again, like I said, but right now we're doing really, really awesome with time. Take out this little chunk, teleport, and get to the door. We're going to go down. This one is a bit tricky, guys. You're going to go straight down this hall until you get to this blue pack. Make sure you stay alive. And definitely be casting off your teleport. I did trigger the Firebird's passive, so then we are going to have to find these elites. And this is a pain in the ass. Even through several times doing this, I occasionally lost these 2 elite packs. But here they are right down here. If you end up in the big circular room, you're not far enough over. So go ahead and drop these elites, grab those balls, you're going to have to take a little bit more trash. I didn't clear enough trash on my way in, so I'm actually going to run into the big circular room, take some of this trash down where I can, but I cannot find another elite. The guy who did this in under 4 minutes, I'm still trying to figure out where he found that other elite pack or what exactly he did, because this is pretty much it in this rift. There's no more elite packs. You just have to clear out as much as you can. As soon as you see him spawn, where he's going to spawn, start channeling, and that's going to pretty much one-shot the boss, and boom, that is done. 4 minutes, 3 seconds. Even if you clear it in less time, you're still going to get that cash. You've got plenty of time to do this. You just got to remember that you got to take out the elites. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Let me know in that comment section below what you think of this challenge riff, what you think of this video, and make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I greatly appreciate it. Peace.